Hey there, my fellow language learners. It's great to be back here with you at the end of the year. Here we are. It's been a fantastic year with so many online language card game events, so many friends coming out, so many deepening friendships. I want to make this video today to kind of summarize all the games that we played and who came out, and also to invite you to come out and join us because we have, I think, two games left in this year, one for Mandarin and one for Turkish. I'm keeping my voice down a little bit because it's early and my family is asleep, but this is had a few spare moments here to shoot this video, so I wanted to go ahead and do that. Now let me sort of share with you the tale of the tape. So we had 8 Japanese games, 8 Spanish games. Hold on, let me make this a little bigger. It might be easier for you guys to see. Let's try to bump it up a little bit. Okay, that might be better. 8 Japanese games, 8 Spanish games, 8 Mandarin games, 5 Turkish games, 1 Italian game, 1 German game, 1 French game, 1 Arabic game. I still remember some of those languages at the beginning of the year. We were trying to experiment a little bit, branch out a little bit, play in some other languages. Um, So roughly 30 players were involved across the year, 9 of whom played 5 or more times, and they're on the leaderboard of languagecardgames.com. Right there on the homepage, they are our veteran players. We hosted very few games for languages outside of our core groups in this year, so we mainly focused on Japanese, Spanish, Mandarin, and Turkish. And we hosted no games in February and March because I was really preoccupied with the birth of my second child, my little boy Ray, who was born at the end of February. But that's basically a summary of it, and I want to say a big thank you to our incredible hosts, especially to Ian, who I think hosted more than a dozen games in this year, so he was my greatest helper and partner in this, and also Sinan, who was super reliable around the Turkish games, and I believe those will continue to grow in their strength. Now I want to show you the leaderboard. It's really, really cool how it turned out. Like I said, I think we got about 9 people on here right now. There's a few people who maybe played 4 games, so they're just shy of being on here. But anyway, we've got Chow and Larissa and Wendy, who stand out as really our top 3 players. They were super reliable, super consistent, very positive people, fun to get to know, and I hope they'll play with us more in 2025. Then we have Air, Sinan, Sudanto, Fatima, Ruzel, and Alessandro. Look at all these names. Look at all these friends. We had a fantastic time with these people. I mean, almost every one of the names on this list is from a different country than the next. So it's a really fun way to get to know people. Now, if you want to come out and join us, this is the site, languagecardgames.com. This is the game we're playing. It's called Heading into Language Land. We're playing the online version. This is the schedule of December. So you can see we've got 2 games remaining. Turkish on Saturday, December 21st at 8 a.m. New York City time. Mandarin Saturday, December 28th at 8 a.m. New York City time. Now, it is the time of the holidays. It can be harder to get people together, but I'm putting the opportunity out there. If we can get at least, 2 or 3 players to commit, we'll definitely do it. Less than that, we'll probably cancel, but the opportunity is there. I want to continue to do this as reliably as I can into 2025, and I'm really excited for that. I want to keep serving our players and serving our core groups. Here you can see some reviews that people have left on social media, see what they thought of the game. That's how the game looks, the virtual version of it. I'm working on the second edition of it right now, but I've hit a bit of a snag because it's been months since I've got artwork back from several artists, so it's kind of slow going with the artwork. But I'm just going to be patient. I'm not going to try to push it or rush it, especially because I've got 2 little kids at home now that I'm enjoying. So I'm not going to, try to burn myself out on getting the second edition done as fast as possible. There's just no real advantage to doing that. So I'm going to take my time with the second edition and we'll keep enjoying the first edition, which there's a lot of value in it for sure. Um, this is the sign up form. It's quick and easy to do. And you can also read about the game in the blog section or watch some videos right here on my YouTube channel. There's a playlist for this game. Um, but to come back, to summarize, it's been a fantastic year. I really enjoyed getting to know some of these people from different countries uh, much better. And I think that's something I want to continue to focus on in 2025. I want to get my language back to focusing on people, relationships, friendships. I think that's what makes language learning so fun. I think that's what a lot of people are missing in this modern age where everybody is behind their screens all the time, on their devices all the time, plugging away, poking, swiping, liking, sharing, watching, but they're not really connecting or communing with the real people in real life. And I think that's where some of the best language learning occurs. So if you're a positive, fun-loving individual, if you don't mind to try to meet people over the internet, on these calls like we do. I know it can be a little bit awkward, maybe you feel a bit shy about connecting with people in this way. But even if you are, I want to try to encourage you to come out because I think it's really good for people. I've seen people grow through this process to the point where it's easier for them to make friends. They come out of their shells. They connect with people better. And it's usually the case that we have some some good friends who are coming out again and again and again. So we get to know them really well. We get really comfortable with them. And then from time to time, new players pop in to our circle. So it's a good way to sort of expand your circle of friends and learn things in your target language that you couldn't really any other way. Because imagine talking to people from so many different countries in your target language. The things that they will tell you, the things that they will share with you are really unique. Now you can see some details about our upcoming games and a summary of the games we played. I'll post like a more accurate summary in the description of this video later in December or early January when we're totally finished. I'll put the stats in the description of this video. But again, you can visit languagecardgames.com, and I hope if you're learning Mandarin or Turkish, then we'll see you in our final games of the year. Big thanks again to everyone involved, and congratulations on all your progress this year. What an amazing language learning journey we're on, and I can confidently say that it's only just beginning. See you in the next games. Bye bye for now.